because they get a plan for rig or thief or stole the elections. Now make them not follow the due process because they know say if they follow all the process and procedures them for conduct the elections, it will very, very difficult for make you rig the elections. So I think say the Tripartite Committee don't see all that one, they don't show say yes, indeed, the ECSL no follow the due process for conduct the elections, June 24 elections 2023. And also, Lawyer Ahmed Sise talks, he say, now 2 ways then they for prove the thief of the results. He say 2 ways them now then they way APC or any other people then go prove say. So as I did say, the ways them way APC go prove say the ECSL and that of the SLPP then thief the elections. Lawyer Ahmed Sise, this is clear. Number one, the data. The disaggregated data don't show say the elections lack credibility, the elections not transparent, and the elections no get in credibility. So these are the things them way I think say I need for talk about. Now Lawyer Ahmed Sise in audio. One thing where I go back on waiting Lawyer Ahmed Sise say, he say make the APC put an end to the Tripartite Committee, let them walk off the Tripartite Committee. We mean say Dr. Kelfala Mara and others them for walk off the Tripartite Committee if the APC if the ECSL no produce the data. No, that one day is not good for we, Lawyer Ahmed Sise. Decide where the APC this one now the committee. I think say we day at an advantage of that Tripartite Committee. Then you also talk about Dr. Samuel Kamara using an influential international influential way, influential internationally. I think say Dr. Samuel Kamara don't they do that one day through the Tripartite Committee. If we see the U.S. Secretary of State, the tweet body Tripartite Committee now must know how influential Dr. Samuel Kamara dey. If you see members them now the U.S. Congress, then the tweet about this Tripartite Committee must know how influential Dr. Samuel Kamara dey. If we see up to this time, the MCC not disbursed the over $500 million we Salon for benefit from, must know how influential Dr. Samuel Kamara dey. If you see the Commonwealth, they put pressure on the government for make them comply, make them go into waiting, we don't go sign, must know how influential Dr. Samuel Kamara dey. For now this country also, I ready for tell anybody say nobody, absolutely no salon person no day for today where influential reach Dr. Samuel Kamara. Bet me, I'm telling you for free. Dr. Samuel Kamara influential pass Madabu, internationally influential person, because the work that we don't do internationally is clear. They should say influential person. And also we talk about the elections them where they overturn the same elections they wouldn't thief na Malawi, Zambia, and Kenya, and all of them one day. I think say the APC gets enough of evidence them where they should say yes, indeed, Marabi no gets 56.9%. I think say I don't clear that side to Lawyer Ahmed Sise. So family way they listen to me now the people's power with the poor people's media, and of course. Family today I go dey live on Facebook for on at a lot of things them where they happen na the Tripartite Committee. Lord we know say the Tripartite Committee they all be don't agree, they don't accept say the ECSL for produce the disaggregated data. Una member say the SLPP illegal junta government headed by Madabu, the ministers them and then talkman them for the party and then government be don't talk say. They not get the power, they not get the legitimate rights, and they not get the right for ask the ECSL for produce the data. Now so them be go and talk say ECSL now only the Supreme Court get rights for ask the ECSL for data. Now for tell the ECSL, for tell the SLPP people them say not only the Supreme Court get the rights for ask the ECSL for data. Now the Tripartite Committee also don't ask the ECSL for data, including the SLPP people away in Didi. Napoleon Kouoma then had them pen their signature for show say yes, the ECSL for produce the disaggregated data. Then don't produce for we the 2007, 2012, 2018 registration and the data will show how the different presidents them they win the elections them. But this 2023 June 24 elections, we not don't see the data. It's now we not see the data. But we don't reach so formula. We know they beg the ECSL for cow the data. We know they bell ECSL for cow the data. We know they bell them. We need to bell nobody for couch data. We need to beg you for couch data. The time don't pass. We'll be the bell people for couch data. The time don't pass. We'll be the beg people for couch data. The Kenyan judge, we don't see them as head of the secretariat. Now the Tripartite Committee, it don't make a clear say a mandatory for any government institution, any government parastatal, any sign at the wall, a mandatory for any committee where the United Nations don't pen their signature. For let that committee they exist, the highest decision-making body at the United Nations, when at the United Nations Security Council, they don't take this Tripartite Committee, then document, they don't care and go at the United Nations. The United Nations don't go agree, they don't go accept, they don't sign and stamp and say the Tripartite Committee for go on, whatever I get for come out at the Tripartite Committee, then as the United Nations, they are aware, they support, and now it make you find out, say, the United Nations, they give a technical team where they can help the Tripartite Committee for do the work. So, now they go and talk about Supreme Court, now they go and talk about High Court, now they go and talk about judiciary. You, for tell you now, say, the United Nations gets power salon, it gets power past salon judiciary. The United Nations gets power past salon High Court, the Supreme Court, the United Nations gets power past them. Now make them the Tripartite Committee, they make sure say they follow all the process and procedure. One of the procedures the way they follow, the United Nations don't accept, the ECOWAS don't accept, the African Union don't accept. They all don't agree and accept, say, whatever gets for come out now the recommendations then at the Tripartite Committee, is actionable and therefore implement them. That one is sacrosanct, a clear, we all don't agree, all don't accept. Now I make a tell una say, Marabio we don't go sign, if we don't go agree, if we don't go accept before we go into the bitumani. He and Dr. Samuel Kamara now then go pen the signature, now then go agree, now then go accept, say, now this way we forgo anything where the commodity we all for agree, all for accept. So that one where people in the talk say, Marabio no get for accept, Marabio no get for agree, Marabio no go agree, this and that. Now cowardness that one day. Now cowardness now day. When the day and the hour come, when the time come, when that recommendation they come out, now I make you find out say resolution 3 recommendations, not to the SLPP get for determine them, not to the APC get for determine them, not to Kelfala Mara get for determine them, not to Dr. Emmanuel Gaimade get for determine them. The Tripartite Committee, the Secretariat, the head of the Secretariat, we can't sit down there, when are the Kenya judge, now they get for Sidom, then decide, now they get for Sidom. Then decide what thing for commot na the recommendation for resolution 3. And that resolution 3, then they base them on evidence. Then they base on evidence. Whosoever na the evidence, 30 days as I talk to now. So the ECS not bring the evidence where they should say Marabi win elections. There is no evidence. Now make what the United Nations do. The United Nations they write letter to Marabi. They send the letter to the Chief Justice. Marabi no, they all know say. Then they allow the Chief Executive Officer, where na the director of new, where na Marcella Samba Sise, let them allow him, let it come na salon, let them not do nothing, it come under the protocols, it come under the watch of the United Nations. The United Nations, now they make them give access to Marcella Samba Sise, for let Marcella Samba Sise come. And Marcella Samba Sise in Kawan, Lord we know say new, not to salon no more than the observe elections. So new don't observe elections now almost all side na the wall. Where na a democratic and a multi-party democracy, then they practice. New gets the mandate, then get the international power, then get everything for go observe any elections na the world. So when Marcella Samba Sise want for come, Marcella Sise, the United Nations, now then give the go ahead say where it come na that country, let nobody no do nothing, let nobody no touch him because the Tripartite Committee we don't say anybody where they want for can talk na the Tripartite Committee or anybody where they ask for evidence for count na the Tripartite Committee, let that person they come na the Tripartite Committee, let that person they can tender the evidence. So we thank God, we tell the Almighty Allah plenty thank you. The evidence for them we want for new. the evidence so they be what for Marcella Sambasi say that evidence they now the Tripartite Committee don't get them a day before the Tripartite Committee because Marcella Sambasi said he say according to him nobody no meets the threshold the 1991 Constitution waiting it tell we say 55% now anybody forget for let him